Good morning, everyone. How are we today? It's Wednesday, and it's absolutely glorious day. Not a cloud to be seen. We've had shower rain, clear it up, and I think winter's here now. It's a bit cool this morning. About 15 degrees when I left home. I'm doing a property clean-up today. Started out on the front edge of the highway. Just cleaning up. It was a bit dark when I started, so I didn't bother videoing. But sun's coming up now. Yeah, I'll show you what I'm into, and I'll put you on the cab of the digger today, and for a few shots, and you see what I'm doing. But yeah, this one here, I'm taking out some heavy guinea grass, just starting on the boundary of their property, and I'm going to work my way around and clear it up. They only just bought the place, so they want to get it back to what they think it should be, and see what they bought. Righto, here we go. This is a drain at the front. The road's just up here. See traffic coming past at the moment, but I'm not going all the way up to the road. But you can see what I'm doing anyway. And then up on the embankment, that grass is quite tall. It's at least 2 metres tall or better. FEMAC's into it already, and Yanmar. So I'll just I'll turn it off for a moment, and I'll mount you up on the cab of the digger and show you what we're doing. I just thought I'd add in some information for you. The mulcher, the yellow section on the mulcher, is 600 millimeters high, or 2 feet in the old scale, or our American friends. And then those 2 orange straps that are holding up the thumb, to the base of those 2 straps is approximately 2 meters, or 6.5 feet for our American friends. Just so you can get an idea of the size of the material that I'm working in when you're watching these videos. Thanks. Well, this is a nice little property that I'm working on today. They got a creek in their backyard. Check it out. Now you got to check me out. This is the place I started on this morning. I forgot to mention where I was actually. I'm in a little township or a little rural area called Yukon. It's past Serena. And I'm tidying up this property that these people have just bought. I've done a reasonable amount of work here this morning. I'm running along the creek bank now. Well, I've run along the creek bank pretty much the whole way because it goes right around their property. So I'll give you a quick look, and I'm going to set up a couple of videos and let you see what I'm doing today. So I've started like way up around the corner, you can't even see, and come along this creek bank here. Started mulching that. There was long grass around here. That's actually a big coil of quite heavy, like inch thick rope, probably better than inch thick rope. So definitely want to get that stuck in the mulcher. But we've got to do all this grass up here, around here, around that tree. There's Yanmar down there, Yanmar and FEMAC, and we're cleaning up along this creek, edge of the creek bank here. They don't want me to mulch the creek bank, but just define where the edge is so they don't go in with their big zero turn that they've got. Yeah, what a nice little spot right in their backyard. Alright, I'll set you up somewhere so you can see FEMAC and Yanmar in action, and me. How good is this place coming up? So good, so good. Sorry, I'm just making a bit of a mess where I turned my tracks. Check, you'll see something nice in a second, or maybe not a second, but a minute or two or three. How good is that? You probably can't see it properly from that view, but you'll see it here. I'm still going to expose more of this nice little spot for them. Yeah. Check that out. Their own private little creek. The owner is up there on his zero turn already, cleaning up where I've been mulching around some big greenhouses that were there. But yeah, look at that. Little running creek. I get to see some nice little spots when I'm doing this job. That's why I love it so much. I get to I get to see it firsthand, the improvements that people do to their properties, or pay me to do. But yeah, love it. G'day everybody. What a gorgeous day today, eh? What a gorgeous day. Not a cloud anywhere. 13 degrees. I definitely had to put a coat on. A bit of wind blowing as well, so that'll cool it down. That will. I'm back on the same property again today, just to finish off. Wait. Yeah, had it all yesterday. Very, very nice property. This creek runs right through their property. It's just lovely. I think it's about 6 acres. And yeah, well, anyway, enough of me talking. I'm going to turn the camera around and show you what I got up to yesterday. A bit of what I got up to yesterday. Anyway, had a bit of this creek. And yeah, we'll set you up on the tripod and see some action. Anyway, enough of me yakking. Turn around and just show you this. We've got ton of fruit trees all over the place. This here yesterday was all, 2 metres high and better of this horrible guinea grass. I took a photo of me amongst the banana trees yesterday. Instead of chicken banana, we'll do excavator banana. But cleaned up this entire area yesterday. It was overgrown, especially that area around the creek. There's one of their pets. That's going to help keep the grass down. They got 3 goats. Yeah, that's part of the area. I did this hill here. There's a wood pile here. It's all overgrown. Creek bank, all along the creek bank up right out to the road front. And then down in here, along here last night, this edge of the steep creek bank. And I'll show you later on in the video. Down through there, up over the back. Look at that, the creek, the bridge. Saw a big old snake there yesterday, and I don't know what it was. And also a dead one. I must have hit it off it. This is their property. You can see what they've bought now that I've been opening it up. Even down in there, creek bank down in there last night or yesterday afternoon. There's the creek. Better not fly over the edge of this bank. It's a long way down to the bottom. And then yeah, up in there's some sections in there they're going to leave. There's ginger plants or ginger. So we get in through there. But the steep embankment up in there I'm going to do. That's light because it was light was staying last night. And a little strip there. If I get time, I'll do that. If not, they're going to take it down with their mower. They want me to concentrate on the creek banks. And then down there, do all over here this morning. There's Yanmar. Hello, Yanmar. FEMAC's warmed up, ready to rock and roll. I've already done a little bit just to warm him up and make sure everything's running sweet. Do all along this road here, this track. It's not very deep through there, like as in the depth of the grass. It's high. It's like it's well over my head. It's probably some of those seed stems will be 3 metres tall. We're pushing 3 metres into down here. Clean up where I can along the fence line. And then down in through there, it widens out, so you'll see it's starting to widen out here. I'm going to take this into the creek bank. Again, tall guinea grass. And I've got some fruit trees along here. I'm going to do, they're sort of pushed in there already themselves, so it's a lot of thicker area here. And then along the fence line down here, up to that boundary peg. The boundary peg is on the other side of that bigger tree, sort of probably 20 metres outside of that bigger tree there. And then clean up in between these trees here, take out any dead ones. There's a few dead ones, a few living ones. But yeah, look at that day, look at that. Not a cloud. Just beautiful, beautiful day. I love winter in North Queensland. Definitely not a fan of summer. Righto, that's enough yakking. I'll put you on a tripod and show you what I love doing. bit steep, bit of a funny angle. Anyway, I got up there. You see it's a pretty sheer face there, full of rocks, bit of an angle, and it flattens out there. So I put the boom over the fence as a counterweight until I got square and level, and yeah, here I am. So I'll do the top as far as I can go, and then I'll come back down the bottom and finish it off. Goes all right in the hills and the angles. I've just got to clean this camera. Hope that didn't interrupt your viewing pleasure. It's still a beautiful, beautiful day in Yukon, North Queensland. here on the ground. We have had rain. I'm making a bit of a mess, but it's all coming out anyway. Over this wood here. Anyway, more dirt on the lens. Probably not dirt. Probably grass. Righto, where I'll put you? Put yours up here. You can see a bit more. So let me finish this section. Put it to bed. If you're anything like me, you need to see it finished, hey? Righto, end of the job. I'll show you where I started. You can actually see where I started and where I finished in one video, one shot, but I circumnavigated their entire property. So started here in this drain area yesterday morning, and I finished on the opposite. I've gone right around the entire creek bank of their property anyway. There's a little bridge, but I finished over here, down through the property, down over the creek bank, all in through here with some Monsterio Delicios in there, pretty thick, underneath the tree. Almost got stuck here. Found out they only just bought the place, so they didn't know where anything was, but it turns out this is where the grey water comes. Mossed all through here, all through the long edge of this greenhouse. I had to attack this from the other way because it was too steep here. And then all along this edge of the creek here. The creek does a U-bend down in here. It's a beautiful little creek. Did expose all this area. There was, you can see where the dead grass is from here. That was all like 2 metre plus high grass down through there. And the goats are loving it. Little creek. Creek does a bend through there. I've done all of the top of the creek bank on the other side as well. It's been slashed already, but I did over the embankment. All in through here. That was all you've got. There's before videos. That was 2 metre high plus grass in through there. In around even the little things like that I'd cleaned up. This embankment here. Sorry for the shaky video. Still a gorgeous day. Just a beautiful day. You saw me doing the last video earlier, which I posted. Across this little creek here. Did all this area through here. I've done all the hard stuff, all the embankments, you know. So, and through here. They had a guy come in with a tractor, but he's having a go, but he's just got to upgrade his gear. I think he's broken his slasher twice, but they're going to get him back. His slasher's still here in the paddock, but so I've left anything on the flat for him to do to finish off, like this sort of stuff and that, and maybe their ginger. But I did all down into that embankment there. I've done all around the embankment, creek bank here. That takes around to the road, and that's more ginger. Left that creek bank, creek bank, creek bank, creek bank, creek bank, fence line, more creek bank, They're a nice little property, haven't they? I think if you like creeks, I do. And then, yeah, I did all over there today from I started, sorry for the fast moving, I started up there on that corner, down all the way along there. You saw the before photos, videos, and then yeah, over there where I was up on the embankment where the corner pegged for their properties up there somewhere. Anyway, that has been my last day, and yeah, I mean today's buggered, but I had a late start today. Kind of having an early knock. Normally I'm gone in the dark, but the sun's still up, so I'll be leaving and getting home before the sun goes down for a change. Especially good this time of year in winter. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy the video, and yeah, I appreciate you. I'll see you on the next one for sure.